What is going on, guys? It is Whitney here, back today with a brand new video, and today I'm doing something a little different. I'm going to try to publish some quality good content. I realize some of the stuff that I've been posting recently isn't really sort of up to par with what I want my content to be. So I'm going to be finding new things for you guys that people aren't doing, and today I'm doing that. Today I have some Brimstone Molly lineups, 6 new Brimstone Molly lineups. I found them all myself just recently, just running around in this game. So this is on Haven. There's 2 for each site that I've gotten for you guys. And as I do more, I'll try to find more and post them. But this is just 6. So the first one, this is a CT molly. So this is for when you're wanting to execute CT, maybe not waste a smoke. You can just throw a molly into CT. And basically what you're going to do for this one is line yourself up with this edge of this roof here. And after you line yourself up with the edge of the roof, you just go up until your crosshair meets the middle of this green tree that's sticking out. So from here to here, you just shoot the molly and it will land in the back of CT. This is where the CTs will be entering from the defenders, and they'll be stopped completely by that molly. It's good to cut off a rotate and not waste a smoke doing it. I mean, there's a lot of times you have 3 smokes on Brimstone and you have this molly that a lot of times doesn't get used. I mean, I've had it for multiple rounds, and this is just something that's really good for people to use. The second one that I have for you today is just a molly to stop a diffuser on the bomb site. So you line up in this green leaf in the middle of these purple flowers. You go over to this pole, and then you see 2 divots here. You go 1, 2 divots over to the second divot, and then you just push your crosshair up until you're completely covering that branch on the right. You see that brown branch that I'm now covering, and you shoot. I'll put a little arrow on the branch that you should have been covering, and that's going to bounce right there and completely molly off the site. Obviously this one's a little tricky, and you're just going to have to get used to doing it fast. I can sort of do it pretty fast now. You just cover up that branch, and then you shoot it onto the bomb site. Obviously it's a little tricky, and it lands a couple different ways. It might land like that again, and molly's off the corner of the site. So I mean, either way, it's going to do that. As long as you're planting in that corner, there's a little bit of leeway, so you can get that. But those 2 are the ones for the C bomb site. Let's move over to B. Now on the B bomb site, we have a couple different mollies for you. There's one from sort of a mid area, and there's one from T-spawn. Now this one in the mid area, you just sort of want to line your crosshair up at this corner, and then you want to go over to this yellow hanging rope, or yellow hanging cloth, I should say. Why did I say rope? And you just shoot at the top of that, and that's going to molly off this left default corner here. So a lot of people will smoke these and plant here, or they'll plant in the middle, or they'll plant right here. And this is just for left default. So if you know your teammate planted here, and you're Brimstone with your molly left, you can just get out of sight, come all the way around to here, maybe hold your rotates from here, and then if you hear the defuse sound, you just shoot this little thing, and then I'll molly them right off. Now for this one, it's a little bit difficult because you have to jump and shoot at the same time. In Counter-Strike, there's a command or a macro or a set of things that you put into your console that can help you do this at the same time. But this is very difficult because you have to be shooting the molly exactly at the apex of your jump. Now getting into this little corner here, you aim at this peg up to the square and over a square. You need to jump and shoot right when your character is at the apex. Now when this happens correctly, it lands like that. When it happens incorrectly, you'll see something like that, like my last attempt. But when it happens correctly, it'll molly the middle of the bomb site in that left corner, excuse me. It'll prevent anyone from defusing the bomb. So that's a really, really interesting one too. Now moving over to the A site, I have 2 mollies for you, one that will molly inside a site and one that will molly heaven. Now the heaven molly might not be as useful because smoking it is just as good, but maybe you combo it with a slow and a molly, and if someone's in there, they could get stuck. Now this one is just simply for the middle of sight. You just stand in this corner, and you're going to aim at the light bulb. This is the second light bulb from the left. You just aim at the light bulb. It's going to come down, and it's going to land right in the middle of sight. Now this is really good if you plant default. Obviously, if you plant right anywhere in the center here, they're going to be mollied off if they're defusing the bomb. So that's a really good one. I'll show you guys that one again. For anybody that doesn't want to go back, you just stand up in this left corner here, and then aim at this little light bulb. Now the heaven one is a lot more finicky. You got to stand on the edge here. You got to move yourself until you can see this sort of crack, okay? So there's a crack right here. And I just aim right here. It's right at the end of this left one in this crack, okay? and if you aim right here, it should go right over the top and land in heaven. Obviously you can see it burning. I can't get up there in time. I'm not like a jet or anything, but it is burning up there. That is all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching my videos. I'm really taking the time to make some better content now. I know my last couple videos haven't been as good, but I'm hoping that you guys like this. 6 molly spots, and I'm going to try to find 6 more for the next video. I'm going to go through the maps. I'm going to try to find more for my brimstone mains, and I'm having a lot of fun doing this. So thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Witness. Peace out.